Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on these streets since yesterday, actually. You know, I hadn't said too much about Mr. Benny Keyz, you know, the criminal with the ankle monitor on. I hadn't said too much about him recently because really he done made himself pretty much irrelevant on these streets. He just has turned into something that's just, you know, ain't nobody want to watch that. Ain't nobody want to be around that kind of stuff. So Miss T hadn't really had anything to say about Mr. Keyz. However, yesterday he decided, I guess he was going to do something to get some attention on himself. So he decided to go out and put out all the information about Ziggy and about Ziggy's abuse story, which involved the biological father of her daughter. And so I guess Benny thought that was cool. You know, he was going to really get at Ziggy with that. Well, first of all, Ziggy done told her abuse story. She done told everybody about that, and it happened, I think, 13 years ago, she say. And the man went to prison for what he did to Ziggy. And so I don't understand why Benny think he's somehow going to be getting at Ziggy by putting out that info. But what he is doing is putting out the information, and potentially he could be putting her daughter in danger because he's connecting that guy and saying that Ziggy, who, you know, goes by Ziggy on YouTube. Her real name ain't up there. I mean, some people know the real name, but the dude, you know, that did all the stuff to her, he ain't gonna know her by Ziggy. But you gonna put that information on the internet and, you know, say basically where her daughter's at. You're putting her daughter at risk, Benny, and that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. It don't matter who you like and who you don't like. You don't mess with children. You do not mess with children. That is not okay. And basically, that's what you're doing with that stuff you trying to pull. Like, why? You are so irrelevant. You have absolutely no content whatsoever that you're going to go and put a woman's abuse story out. A domestic violence situation. And you probably got that idea because you knew everybody was talking about when Queen Bee talked about the domestic violence of, you know, telling that girl go get beat up by her boyfriend some more. And so people be talking about domestic violence on these streets. And so I guess you got the bright idea that, oh, well, maybe people might come watch me if I do this. Dude, ain't nobody going to want to watch you. No. You are irrelevant and you are gross. And second of all, you got a court date tomorrow, Mr. Keyz. And then it looks like you might have another one on the 12th. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard Ziggy say that she had been contacted by the district attorney from Collin County, where your court cases are going to be. She said she got contacted by them to be a character witness or something, to talk about you and the things you be doing on these streets. Dude, you ain't too bright, are you? You gonna talk about her and get her upset and say all this stuff about her and put her daughter at risk? And she potentially could be a witness in one of your court hearings? Or in your trial? Now they're just gonna go to trial? Like, dude, you're missing a couple bulbs up there, aren't you? That ain't too bright. I mean, I would think that would be the last person you'd want to be doing anything to. I wouldn't want to make somebody get upset or be mad at me if I knew they might be potentially talking to a jury, talking to a judge about what I do. Man, I don't know what happened to you, Benny. You know, you were never one of my favorites anyway. I always thought you was kind of creepy. But, man, you proved that to be right times 10. You messed up, man. You are totally messed up, and I just don't understand. And then you showing you got $40,000. Like, that's a bunch of money. Dude, come on. You're acting like a kid, because I guess maybe that's what you are. You just never grew up because you're still living with your mama on your mama's front porch. You ain't even supposed to get off of the front porch because of your little ankle monitor leash that the police got on you. But I mean, I don't know. $40,000, like, and you gotta tell everybody, like, how many people you see on YouTube show people the amount of money they got in their bank account? You are the only one I know of. Like, come on, dude. That's like a little kid pulling out their piggy bank and counting the money in front of somebody and run in and say, "Ooh, look, I got $40 in my piggy bank." And I ain't even going to start on where that money even came from, because I know your story about you overpaid your child support. But you know what? Miss Tia don't believe that. So I ain't even going to speculate where you might have come across that money. That might be something that you end up in court about again. But, you know, that's just speculation. And I ain't going to go there. But, you know, why? Why, Benny? Why are you doing this? Dude, I hope you get some help. I hope that, you know, the courts and all that, you know, that they get you some help along with your consequences for the crimes you committed. Because something not right, man. Something not right with you. You're always trying to hurt people. And I guess you're doing it because you think it's going to get you some attention. Because just about everybody done dropped your ass. Nobody want to come over there and watch you. I mean, you got a few, and then you got some hate watchers. And then it baffles my mind about how you going to show everybody the amount of money you got. Like $40,000 is some big whoop thing. Dude, you could barely buy a car with $40,000 right now unless you get, you know, some little cheap thing. I mean, you might could use it on a down payment on a house, but you would have to have some credit to be able to get the rest of the loan. Like, I don't know why you're thinking that's some big money. Oh, I know why, because you can go buy you some little toys like a little boy. Like your little camera and your little drone and all your little toys, because you're going to be and then your rap stuff, you know, get your new microphone and all that kind of stuff, because you're going to be a big rapper, a big star. Dude, you're going to be behind bars. That's what you're going to be. Man, dude, I hope you get your life right. You know, you're 40-something years old. You're running out of time, dude. You need to get yourself straight. Get your life right, boy. And on the topic of Ziggy, I just want to say this real quick. Now, Ziggy, listen. Everybody on these streets be talking about that you in love with Fred. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you, everybody on these streets be talking about that. And they also be saying that you got some kind of wish list or something. They say it's a registry, that you got stuff for people to buy stuff for Fred, like a wedding registry or something. Girl, you need to clarify, because everybody be talking that something going on there. And so I don't know, but I'm telling you, people everywhere, that's all they be talking about is something going on with you and Fred. So you might want to make that clear when you go live again or something, because, yeah, people be thinking that, girl. I don't know, but you might want to clear it up. Anyway, Benny, I'm going to be watching, see what happened with your court hearings. And, yeah, I'll be reporting back. Let everybody on these streets know just what's going on with you. All right, darlings, Miss Tia's going to get off of here. But you know, Miss Tia, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye now.